Yeah.
Good evening, friends, and welcome to yet another exciting session of Candid Meena. And today we have once again your favorite Dr. Rajagopalan ji here with us. And he has a lot of information with regards to what is happening in West Bengal, Karnataka, and also what is happening with Rahul Gandhi and the Congress and everything. And it is over to you, sir.
Thank you, Jaydev, and my regards and respects to Meena Das. As we start, Meena Das always tells me, sometimes she even taunts me, you do a sloga, sir. So today is Gayatri Jabam Day. Today is a Gayatri Jabam Day. Yesterday was, Raksha Bandhan and Avani Avittam. What we pray and do it. Today is a very important day as far as Gayatri Devi is concerned. So I want to recite only one time, because today 1008 times, 108 times they are good. Any Pandit in North India, South India, everywhere, they do Om Bhur Bhuvaswaha Tatsa Viturvarenyam Bargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Na Prajotayat. So like that, they chant. Today is Gayatri Jamam Day. And second thing, as a regular practice, we all worship Lord Lakshmi. This time I have brought Komala Dantakam. That's a sloka composed by Vedanta Nigamanta Mahadeshikan in Sanskrit in Tamil Nadu, 700-800 years before. Lakshmim Shiramuddra Rajatanayam Shirangagamishwarim Tasi Bhuda Namasta Devanitam Lokai Katipam Kuram Shriman Mandakadakshara Prabhibhavendra Gangadaram Swam. Like that it goes. 28 stanzas. With that, we pray Lord Lakshmi, we pray Lord Gayatri. And second, to all your viewers, Candid Meena viewers, Jaydev and Meena Das, we bring prosperity with these slokas to everyone.
Thank you so much, sir.
Okay,
so
sir.
let's start. Start with the first piece of news, sir. As all eyes are on West Bengal, now the governor is going to meet the president today, and some decisions are going to be made, sir. And as you know, Sandeep Ghosh is in the hands of the CBI. He has been grilled for the last few days, and a lot of action is being taken in this case. Sir, your thoughts on this, sir?
My understanding is West Bengal, as a newsman, I tell you, madam, you are also connected with YouTube and television medium,
yes,
visual medium. The only one story which stuck to the television screen as a lead story for the last 10 days is West Bengal.
Yes.
Mamata Baner and the doctor's slave. There are 12 lakhs, 13 lakhs specialized doctors in India. The Indian Medical Association has given a report. They also given a circular, and the doctor's protection is a must, number one. Number two, politically, Mamata Banerjee future is at stake. She took on the governor, she took on prime minister, she took on everyone. And yesterday she compared Kannauj and Lucknow murder and Ayodhya rape to what happened to this lady doctor in R Hospital. So therefore, there is a comparison. She can't be doing that. Especially from the ruling party, they don't want to have any imposition of president's rule. That is clear cut. Otherwise, it will give her sympathy. With the backdrop of Bangladesh, turmoil, we don't want to create another West Bengal turmoil in Indian politics. That is what BJP leaders are on the same thinking line. So one is ruled out, that is no president's rule, but there will be a strict warning from the Home Ministry, 355 article, to ensure that peace is returning in West Bengal. West Bengal herself, she instigated the violence. And there are evidences. CBI probe also leads to Madam Mamata Banerjee. A senior officer was informing a few top bureaucrats in Delhi that they got polygraph test, and that test also given some sort of indication. So we will not get into the details because the probe is in progress. The Supreme Court has taken suo motu, and therefore it's a sub judice matter. Now coming to the politics of it, why Rahul Gandhi issued a statement, and why should Mr. Akhilesh Yadav not issuing a statement? Why Sharad Pawar is not commenting on that? Why M.K. Stalin is not commenting on that? Kani Modi, who is very popular for doing this type of Dharna candle march, why she is silent? DMK, why? So therefore, India Alliance is in a silent mode. At the same time, the ruling party, that is BJP and NDA, they are in active mode. Today evening, there is going to be a major announcement. That is what I heard, madam, from the highest echelons of bureaucracy.
Yes. So, sir, there has been a lot of, problems there as well, because being the, chief minister, she herself has, rallied against herself. She has led a rally against herself when she is the chief minister, the home minister, and the health minister. Now, the health minister herself is holding a rally against herself. So, what kind of a situation is this?
Very, very pathetic. And you are pinching your own eyes with your own finger.
Yes.
That type of thing, there is a proverb in Tamil, "Un kanne kuttiko," like that. You pinch your eyes.
Yes.
Therefore, Mamata Banerjee gone maverick. She is mercurial and she lost her balance. It is high time, Madam Mamata Banerjee, due to your age and experience, you are in a turmoil. Why Abhishek Banerjee is not speaking a word about this? Is the government of West Bengal is stuttering? These are all the questions, and she cannot do dharna against her own government. She wants to destroy the evidences by creating this type of hype. The India Alliance is not coming to her, rescue. Rahul Gandhi issued a statement, and she countered saying that TMC is on its own. We are not the part of the India Alliance like that. So there is a concern as far as West Bengal is concerned. It's a grave situation. For another 2 or 3 days until Supreme Court, gives its ruling, we have to wait and watch, madam. Politically, I tell you today, that is Tuesday, 20th of August, by 8 o'clock in the evening, you will get a clarity, because Union Government Cabinet meeting is also taking place. One thing is clear, there is no president's rule in West Bengal. But other things will definitely follow.
Yeah. So before we move to the next piece of news, one more point I wanted to focus on was that a lot of the people have been alleging that it is this case has been going on for the past several years, that it is a racket, sex racket, and a drug racket that they are running in the hospital, and many people have lost their lives in a similar manner, but not as horrific as this doctor who has been gang raped and killed. But this has been a pattern, and this is something that the BJP spokesperson has also exposed.
The BJP is at the front of it. They are exposing like anything. And West Bengal, yes, patients are being raped. That's also by the doctors, and doctors are also to be blamed. But in this case, the murder of a 31-year-old lady doctor is very gruesome. High time there is a protection, like airports are getting, parliament is protected. Why not the hospitals? Let the hospital charge the patient. There should be a security for the patients as well as the doctors. So the government is working out a formula, madam. Health Ministry and the Home Ministry, both together. Mr. JP Nadda himself told me that he is in constant touch with the Home Ministry for an amicable solution, and there will be stringent laws now.
Yeah. Okay. Back to you, Jaydev.
Yeah, sir, there was this Raksha Bandhan yesterday, and from Rahul Gandhi's Twitter account, you have this photo of Rahul and Priyanka Gandhi, celebrating Raksha Bandhan. So now is he appealing to the Hindu voters? Is he trying to...
Jaydev, you touched upon a very sensitive area. Happy Raksha Bandhan, the poster shows Rahul Gandhi is hugging, not it is her turn to hug this sister, brother. And second thing, in the Nehru dynasty, they are all anti-Hindu, They're all pro-Muslim. And for the first time, this Twitter handle, that X platform, Congress as well as Rahul Gandhi's Twitter handle has this photograph. You can show the photograph again. I will show you very interesting aspect. Is the Raksha Bandhan being tied upon Rahul Gandhi? No. This photo was taken some other time. The Raksha Bandhan photo is there. So therefore they are anti-Hindu. They don't want to even. Whereas if you saw Prime Minister Narendra Modi is being tied with a lot of young children, the Raksha Bandhan not. But in Rahul Gandhi's Twitter, Happy Raksha Bandhan and something they have written in the Bhaichara, Vagera like that. But the actual Raksha Bandhan one is separate, not in the hands of Rahul Gandhi. So this is a fraud, Rahul Gandhi, fraud picture, fraud, attention being drawn to Raksha Bandhan. Mr. Rahul Gandhi, if you have the courage, if you want to woo the Hindu voters, don't go soft on Hindus. You must learn what Mr. A.K. Anthony, the former defense minister, as a Congress working committee member, wrote in 2014 that Congress is deviating from the majority community, that is Hindus. We cannot be appeasing one particular minority community, that is Muslim. Now, this poster, Happy Raksha Bandhan poster, is also a controversial one. The designer of this poster is also, a mad fellow. They should have got a latest picture of Rahul Gandhi being tied with the Raksha Bandhan by Madam Priyanka Gandhi. This type of jokes, public will not like it. And you are a Chunavi Hindu. Over the coat, sometimes the basic tenets of wearing sacred thread, this is, it should touch your body. It should touch your body. But Rahul Gandhi was wearing it on his coat, suit. So therefore, he is a joker, and today's picture is also very, very, very negative. High time they withdrew this picture and post a picture with Rahul Gandhi getting Raksha Bandhan tied up by Priyanka Gandhi.
Okay. So BJP leader Subramania Swamy on Friday moved the Delhi High Court seeking directions to the Ministry of Home Affairs to decide on his representation seeking cancellation of Congress leader Rahul Gandhi's Indian citizenship. Now, he has sought a direction to furnish a status report on the representation made by him against Rahul Gandhi in the Lok Sabha. The petition is likely to come up for hearing next week. Now, the petition filed through the advocate Satya Sabarwal said Dr. Swamy had recently written a letter to the ministry on Mr. Gandhi's voluntarily disclosing to the British government that he is a citizen of British nationality amounting to holding a British passport. So what will happen in this case, sir?
So two things are very clear, madam, politically and legally. Politically, it's a weapon for BJP and also for Subramania Swamy. He has touched a very nerve point. It's a very sensitive one. Courts, whether they admit it or not, will they dismiss it? Suppose if they dismissed it, Subramania Swamy will go to Supreme Court. Suppose if they want to argue it, Congress will go to Supreme Court. Anyway, like the Supreme Court in 2009 or 8, I don't remember, there is a case against Mr. Rahul Gandhi in Supreme Court about raping a woman in East Uttar Pradesh. And moreover, very interestingly, a Bangladeshi journalist, Sobit Chakravarti, Chaudhary, he is tweeting every day against Rahul Gandhi. If you go to his timeline, he says Rahul Gandhi has a girlfriend, and Subramania Swamy says Rahul Gandhi has a British passport, and there are political interpretations that he traveled 248 times to foreign countries, and also he met George Soros. So this type of confusions should be stopped. High time Mr. Rahul Gandhi comes clean, and he should address a press conference on this. If that Rahul Gandhi, for everything Hindenburg, they want to have a JPC. Why can't we have a JPC on the citizenship of Mr. Rahul Gandhi? He should appear before the Joint Parliamentary Committee and clear his name. I am very sure he has got only Indian passport, but the seed of suspicion has been sown by the High Court admitting this petition. It will definitely go up to Supreme Court. Take it from me. And like National Herald case, Mr. Rahul Gandhi will be accused number 2 in National Herald case. Here also it will happen.
Okay. Back to you, Jay.
Yeah, sir. Also, Rahul Gandhi alleged that Modi government's lateral entry policy into senior positions in bureaucracy was an anti-national step, as it is openly snatching away the reservation for scheduled castes, scheduled tribes, and other backward classes. He also alleged that the PM was attacking the constitution by recruiting public servants through RSS instead of the UPSC.
Rahul Gandhi is, again has come to the full circle of his, novice, childish, balak buddhist type. Mr. Rahul Gandhi, your great grandmother, great grandfather, ML Sondi, करके exchange secretary था during the time of Madam Indira Gandhi. BHL, V. Krishnamurti, was he an IAS officer? Why V. Krishnamurti was recruited as secretary heavy industries by Madam Indira Gandhi? He is a very technocrat. Similarly, MS Swaminathan was agriculture secretary in Moraji Bhai's government. Was he an IAS officer? And moreover, Dr. Mantok Singh Alwalia, is he an IAS officer? Why did you make him as a finance secretary? And Dr. Manmohan Singh himself was Reserve Bank governor and finance secretary. Was he an IAS officer? So therefore, bureaucracy, even during the lifetime of former prime ministers, they opened up. They opened up for 10% or 15%, but Mr. Narendra Modi made it a 45%. And second very important thing, madam, I tell you, first Administrative Reforms Commission was headed by Morarji Desai. And in 2012, Mr. Veerappa Moily was heading a Administrative Reforms Commission. He suggested this privatization of IAS, bureaucracy, not in so many terms, and he has given 1 or 2 examples how Union Public Service Commission should deal and incorporate the youths, incorporate brighter ideas. IAS officers are always known for negativity. And once upon a time, all Gujarat cadre IAS officers have been branded as Indian Administrative Service officers, but they are renamed as Indian Ambani Service officers. So therefore, to spell that roundabout, ensure that private participation also is there in the bureaucracy. Madam, you privatized Air India, you privatized coal mining, every part of the government being or privatized. Narendra Modi's Viksit Bharat theme for 2047 is also to free the governance, minimum governance, maximum governance. Like that, they had a slogan. Why can't we allow this type of private participation? One chartered accountant, if he becomes a joint secretary, he will see the agriculture department from the spectrum of accountancy, from this expenditure side. He can give some new, fresh ideas. That is the motto.
Yeah, absolutely.
Earlier, the government also had it. Today, Times of India carries a very big story about Manmohan Singh encouraging this. And Rahul Gandhi does not understand. Chirag Paswan does not understand. Now, high time, the Indian bureaucracy is also reformed. So, it is Veerappa Moily committee report which is being implemented now.
So, moving on to Karnataka, the Karnataka High Court on Monday directed the trial court to take no action against SIDDHU following Governor Tawarchand Gehlot's sanctioning the Congress leader's prosecution in the alleged Mudda land scam case. Now, the interim relief for the embattled chief minister will be in effect till August 29, when the High Court will hear the case next. Now, apparently, Siddaramaiah government has said that they will create a Bangladesh, in Karnataka, and also pull the governor out. So they are threatening the governor now. And DK Shiv Kumar is saying that, see, I'm just going to follow what the chief minister says. I do not want to, in an interview recently to, India Today, he said that, see, I'm not bothered about becoming the chief minister. I'll just follow what the high command says, and SIDDHU will be our chief minister. So all these things happening as though they are dictators.
DK Shivakumar is a dictator, SIDDHU is a dictator, and moreover, Mallikarjun Kharge is interested in becoming the chief minister. They, like, three monkeys having one mango in the hands, and one is pulling the other one like that. That type of scenario is happening in Karnataka politics. Mr. SIDDHU, on August 29th, when High Court gives clearance, or it will not give clearance to both the sides, or open up. It is judiciary, we cannot speculate. But the decision of High Court of Karnataka will be challenged in Supreme Court, either by Mr. SIDDHU or by the governor. Governor has immense powers. Chenna Reddy has given a disqualification notice, and also to prosecute Madam Jayalalitha when P.V. Narasimha Rao was Prime Minister. And same Mr. SIDDHU, when Yediyurappa was given sanction for prosecution by Hansraj Bharadwaj, the governor of Karnataka, Mr. SIDDHU said Yediyurappa should resign. And now SIDDHU should resign, coping with the pressure what he built on Congress and also BJP. And second, interesting, Mr. SIDDHU, you are reaping the consequences, because as you sow, so shall you reap is the adage of English. You have sown a sort of discontents against Okaliga and Lingayat communities by arresting Devagowda's grandson. What a crime they have done it. He might have been involved in rape. Yes, there are certain amount. How many MLAs or MLCs in Karnataka Assembly are seeing pornography pictures, videos? Why are they being not audited? So, Mr. SIDDHU, take a lenient view and get out of the government.
Yes. So, moving on to Kerala, the Justice Hema Committee report, which looked into the problems faced by women working in the Malayalam film industry, has found that these include sexual harassment, lack of basic facilities like women's toilets, gender bias and discrimination, disparity in remuneration, and the absence of a legally constituted authority to address their problems. Now, the report, which has been with the state government for the last 4.5 years, was released on Monday after several rounds of legal battles in court, as well as that of the State Information Commission. So, we have been speaking about the kind of sexual degradation of women in the Malayalam film scene in Kerala for a long time on our videos. Now, this is after so many years, and many women have been even complaining about it. Sir, there is
one example. Malayalam film industry, which do not have a major, makeup, or it's like a very normal movies. Unlike Andhra, Tamil Nadu, Mumbai, they don't. The hero or heroines do not have a makeup, because it's a God's own country and God's own beauty. Malayalam industry, especially the women folk, are facing immense problem. As you mentioned, 5 years this report is hanging on the dust, gathering dust in the Kerala Assembly, the Secretariat. After the Supreme Court and after the court's order, they released it the day before yesterday. Now, coming to the point, Malayalam film industry is facing sexual charge. It has to be resolved. And Mr. Pinari Vijayan, if you are hearing the conversation, Meena Das, Jaydev, Rajagopalan, and Candid Meena, you must take proper action. Now, coming to the point, Bollywood, it is having a suicide or killing. Tamil Nadu, same sex industry, say, Kollywood, they say Kodambakam, Hollywood. So therefore, if you have these three areas where the cinema industry having the deep roots, or having one social problem or the other. Similarly, in Kerala, once you have the sex exploitation, it has to be resolved. High time we have to have very effective handling of this. Second, so many cases in Bollywood. This Rajput case, Disha case. So you combine this sex as well as these murders and assassinations and suicides. What is happening in the industry? There should be a proper. It is fetching huge amount, madam. And the cinema industry is striving very hard time. Recent digital expansion in India has also put in OTT, over the table platforms, and digitalization, YouTube. These things have taken over cine industry. Therefore, cine industry is facing the different existential problems. So high time Pinarayi Vijayan constituted a high-level committee to study this and stop the exploitation of women from the cinema industry, madam.
Yeah. So, any scoops before we end the session?
I have very interesting scoop today. Tomorrow, Prime Minister Narendra Modi is going to Ukraine. Day after tomorrow, he will be meeting them. There is likelihood of a political solution to Ukraine war. 2.5 years the war has been on. There are behind the scenes, diplomatic consultations. Rajnath Singh is going to USA day after tomorrow, and Mr. Narendra Modi is going to Ukraine. So the Cabinet Committee on Security has empowered the Prime Minister to take a lenient view on the demands of Ukraine as well as the Russian side. Try to bring a peace. Will Ukraine agree to that? We have to wait and watch. Second thing, Prime Minister's visit, 3 days visit from day after tomorrow, that is on 23rd, 22nd, and 23rd, is very significant. Mr. Ajit Doval, National Security Advisor, is also accompanying him along with the new Foreign Secretary. They are in for a major scope you can expect from the Prime Minister's trip to Ukraine. We are nearing a solution. That is the scoop, madam.
Thank you so much, sir, for this interesting session. Jaydev and I are very grateful always for your interesting talk and the way you frankly address different issues. So with this, we end the session. Thank you. Jai Hind and Jai Shri Ram.
Jai Shri Ram.
Yes.